All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. I'm the brother Arak, and I got the brother Thashai.
Shalom. Shalom.
Got the brother Thashai with us. All right, and we wanted to do a sit down. All right, really through the spirit. All right, we didn't have one particular topic that we wanted to hone in on. All right, but the spirit, was on us to go into a few precepts. All right, and you had mentioned that what was it? First Maccabees 1 or First Maccabees 2.
Yeah, 2 and 50.
Yep, 2 and 50. All right, and we'll start there.
Right.
Because I actually entitled the lesson, all right, which always causeth us to triumph in Hamashiach. All right, and that's a excerpt from 2 Corinthians 2 and 14. It's like a victory scripture.
Right.
And it links with, this First Maccabees 2, which we're about to read, because when you call to remembrance, the acts of our fathers, when we go into the history, remember our forefathers and the things that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua did for them. All right, it was always victory at the end of the day. Right. Despite the hell, the suffering, the test, the journey, whatever it was, at the end of the day, they got the W through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Right. So I'll go ahead and start off. Get a point.
Well, I just wanted to say as well, coming into the lesson, how the times that we're in now was the times that we had to go through back then. So everything is culminating to the same glory, and that's the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai coming upon the earth. Mm-hmm. Okay, so just like we needed victory back then, we still need it now. Mm-hmm. Okay, and you need to call upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai while he is near. Loosely paraphrasing.
Yep.
And hey, you got it.
Yep. I'm gonna get something to back you up. You can speak on it. This is Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 16. It says, "For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief."
So a wise man,
or a just man,
a just man, a man that's seeking the will, strength, and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in all his ways, in all his days. Okay, that's the man that's upright in the Most High's eyes. Okay, everybody else will fall to the wayside, as it says at the end of the verse. Yep. Because the wicked falls into mischief. All right, they get consumed with the world. Their mindset is in the world. Their eye isn't single. They have no guiding light, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He's our guiding light. He's our strong stay of protection against the society that we're in, which we know is wicked. Yep. But Salaki, I'm gonna go through our track.
Yep. I brought that out to highlight the point that you made. Everything that we're about to go through, we're going through, is not new. Scriptures say that there's no new thing under the sun, and that includes these particular tribulations that the Lord has set for us. Job is an example of that. The Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, right? Daniel in the lion's den.
Yeah, the 7 brothers.
Yep, the 7 brothers. So it's important to remember, that we ain't new to this. Now we true to this. And this incarnation, right? We've been pushing the word. You know what I mean? But again, it's important to keep that in mind that we are. This is a part of our history, man. It's a part of our DNA.
And things are just going to get harder.
Yep.
All right. So you need to have the fervency to call upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that much more.
Right.
Okay. Don't lean to your own understanding.
Right.
It's all written in the scriptures. But you got it out.
This is First Maccabees chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 50. It says, "Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time, so shall ye receive great honor and an everlasting name."
Because the name that was given unto you, doesn't live up to you. You have to live up to your name. Okay.
Nomen omen.
Nomen omen. Done. All right, but with that, you know, it gives you a standard to live by. All right, but
yep.
You got it.
Yep, beautiful point. I had a precept just to go with this. This is Jeremiah 6:16. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way, and walk therein?" All right, and the good way, all right, which you can only really tap into by seeking the old paths, like it said. That links up with, you know, the lives and the journeys of our forefathers, right? Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, all right, so forth and so on. You know, it all starts with that, and that's a big part of the Great Awakening, so to speak, right? Because we know, pursuing to Isaiah 44, Ezekiel 37, there will be an awakening of Israel in the latter days. But really, if you don't tap into what the brothers going into, right? Remembering your fathers, if you ain't tapping into that, the history, the culture, you really you a surface level guy.
You know, can I pull the precept? This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 10.
That's spirit. That's one I had next.
Good. It says, "Look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh Shem Shai and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?" It says, "Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him?" You know, so with that, that shows that, you know, our fathers of old, you know, they had a strong connection with Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, they knew that he was going to protect them in all their ways. All right, they didn't have any fear towards the world that's around them. Just like we don't need to have fear, you know, because Most High didn't give us a spirit of fear, for one.
Right.
All right. For two, it was a courage and of a strong mind to get around the bullshit that's here. So Esau, Edom, throwing out this fear doctrine, all right, to get us off our pivot. All right, that's null and void, because we have Yahweh Shem Shai, who's our strong stay, who's our mighty protector. As it says in that Sirach chapter 51, all right, it's Yahweh Shem Shai that does all these things.
Yep. But had some we can go into real quick. This is Hebrews 11:1. All right, because as the brother said, you know, we weren't given the spirit of fear. We were given the spirit of faith. All right, this thing is called. We talk about the house of David. All right, and when you go into the house of David, the foundation of the house of David is based on faith, man. When you go into the account of David and Goliath, his renown, his honor, his good report is completely centered around faith. You know, and we look to come in the same stead if you claim to be a man of the Lord. All right, if you want to be of the elect, you know, this is a Hebrews 11:1. It says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." All right, and that's our power source right there. That's our secret. That's the secret sauce, the secret ingredient. All right, that Esau can't do anything about. It don't matter the enchantments. It don't matter the witchcraft. It don't matter the distractions. All right, that Esau throws out there. At the end of the day, the elect of the nation of Israel are going to have that faith, that ability to see between the line, read between the lines, man. See the bullshit. All right, but this is the point of verse 2. It says, "For by it the elders obtained a good report." All right, and the elders, that's going into our forefathers, man. Now, obviously, you know, during this time, you know, the elders during this time would have been the apostles, all right, under Yahweh Shai. All right, but guess what? There's such a thing called reincarnation, man.
Everybody came back.
So everybody was really just in their lot, going all the way back to the beginning or the foundations of the earth. You know?
Hey, Baba Kushad, could you just drop down the 6? To solidify the point?
Yep. This is Hebrews 11:6, and you can speak on it. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh Shem Yahushua must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
You know, because without faith, without being in this truth, you're going to be like a wet paper bag. You're going to crumble and fall. All right, because without faith, it's impossible to please Yahweh Shem Yahushua in all his ways. Okay, and his ways are plain upon tables. All right, and only the elect can understand it. Okay, that's why it goes throughout the scriptures that Matthew chapter 13, verse 11 is given unto you to understand the mystery of the kingdom of heaven. Unto them it is not given. That mystery is Yahweh Shai. All right, that mystery that Moses saw, that like the men of old, the renowned men of old saw, was Yahweh Shai Shai being the glimmer of light in everything given in this world. Okay. I was gonna pull.
You got it, bro.
I had three, so I forgot it like that. You know? But Abarakazah, most I bring it back to my la'ah.
Okay.
You know, but you got it.
Yeah, I was gonna pull that scripture where it talks about none of the wicked shall understand.
Yeah.
I was trying to find that. Let me see. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm thinking
it might be in Daniel. Yep, Daniel 12. Yeah. Daniel 12:10. Let me see if I need to start up. This is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 9. It says, "And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed until the time of the end." Right, and that's going into basically the understanding of the scriptures and the prophecies. All right, that was reserved until the latter days. All right, where the Lord, put the Spirit upon, the elders and apostles on down. All right, to bring out the correct understanding of the scriptures. What is that in either Isaiah 3 or versus Jeremiah 3? Right, the Lord shall raise up pastors that shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Sirach 6, 6 and I think 31.
Yep, I got one more verse. It says, Daniel 12:10, it says, "Many shall be purified and made white and tried." All right, let me read that part again. It says, "Many shall be purified and made white and tried." All right, going into basically the elect, the remnant, that is going to be brought through the fire. That's how they're going to be purified. That's how they're going to be made white. And white can represent purity. But white also represents victory.
Yep.
And that's the essence of the lesson. Just because, don't get it. We gotta prophesy the destruction. We gotta prophesy to Jacob's trouble. All right, but don't get it twisted, man. The Lord has proclaimed victory for the elect, man. He's proclaimed victory for the elect and the remnant, man. All right, there is going to be a set amount of souls that do not bow the knee to Baal, man, and that are greatly rewarded. All right, some brothers are going to be protected. All right, a lot of brothers are going to be protected, and then even brothers that have to go through the ringer.
Yeah,
the Spirit is going to be on them to endure till the end, man.
So they're going to be protected in the mind.
So they're going to be protected in the mind.
So because we're being protected right now. All right, just being in Esau's kingdom, having to deal with morality, having to deal with things that it is not pleasing to Yahweh Shai, having to sit and watch the name of Yahweh Shai being drugged to the mud. All right, we're being protected from our own self awareness, because if a brother lash out in a out of season, because it will be out of season to lash out, he gonna mess up the whole plan, So it's only through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai.
Yep. I know you got a precept, but I want to back you up.
You got it.
2 Thessalonians 3:3, it says, "But the Lord is faithful, who shall establish you and keep you from evil." Going into your point, so the Lord is good, man. The Lord is great. Is great. He's merciful, all right, and we don't deserve it.
Not at all.
We did absolutely nothing to deserve this truth. All right, to deserve the brothers, to deserve the understanding. We didn't do anything. All right, the Lord is simply fulfilling His word. Really.
Yeah. It was just the Spirit. All right, the Most High. For one, Yahweh Shai prayed for it.
Right.
In that John chapter 17.
Yep.
He prayed.
You gotta pull that.
I think it's 17 and 12. Lucy paraphrasing.
Yep, I'll find it.
But I got this in Sirach chapter 51 and 1. I'm gonna start at 1 of the points. Actually, points in 3, but it says a prayer of Yahweh Shai, son of Sirach, because there were several Yahweh Shais, it says, thee, O Yahweh Shemel Shai, King, and praise thee, O power of my salvation. Or Slakia. I'll read it again. It says, a prayer of Yahweh Shai, son of Sirach, I will thank thee, O Yahweh Shemel Shai, and King, and praise thee, O power of my Savior. I do give praise unto thy name. Okay, because we have to solidify who we are giving praise to. Okay, verse 2, it says, for thou art my defender and helper, and has preserved my body from destruction, and from the snare of the slanderous tongue, and from the lips that forge lies. All right, it says, and has been mine helper against mine adversaries. Going into how Yahweh Shemel Shai has always been there for his elect. Okay, he has not, separated, us from this world, and from his words that he has, given unto the nation of Israel. Okay, but this world has been surgically removed from us so we can give 100% towards Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, if you got a precept, Shai.
Yep, I did have one. I had a couple for you. This is Joshua 1:9.
My man.
It says, "Have not."
My guy right there.
Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed.
You can't be afraid in this thing. Fear wasn't given unto us. All right, being dismayed, it means having thoughts of going back into the world.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And the Most High didn't give us that anyway. Yep. He didn't give that to us. All right. Yep. Just like it says in that second Ezra, chapter 16, I think verse 73. Yahweh Shemel Shai is our God. He's not going to lead us into the fire, okay, where our faith and our courage gets burnt up. All right. But he's going to give us the unction, to continue on. Right? But continue.
Yep. When you go into this word dismay in the Edamon online, it says to become alarmed or be alarmed, upset, or frightened, to confound, break down the courage of by danger or difficulty or fear of calamity.
Because in my eyes and our Rock's eyes and other brothers' eyes, man, fuck this world, bro. This world has nothing to offer, bro. Everything is tainted. Everything is polluted. Okay, so why would I be afraid of what's going to happen next if Yahweh Shemel Shai is protecting me through that? Okay, and then you have to have a strong, resounding faith against everything that is being thrown at you, the fiery darts. All right, it's all through the will, strength, and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai.
I'm gonna finish this out. It says, Joshua 1:9. It says, "Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For Yahweh Shemel Shai, thy power is with thee, whithersoever thou goest."
My man, because he has come with us whenever the Assyrians was in captivity. Well, whenever we were under the Assyrian captivity, he was with the 10 tribes whenever they crossed the Bering Strait and came over here into the Americas. All right, as they were living over here, even though they were going off, Yahweh Shemel Shai was still with them. Okay, as whenever they were, whenever Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was in Israel, all right, and they were going off.
I don't want to cut you off.
Yahweh Shemel Shai was still with us, as we were going through our set perils, all right, through the curse that was put upon us, all right, through slavery. Yahweh Shemel Shai has not forsaken his elect. But you got it.
That's a beautiful demonstration of the Lord's balance and his mercy, because like you said, bro, yes, the Northern Kingdom was taken down because they were going off, going to hell off. But the Lord ended up leading them over here to the Americas, and the Americas is a beautiful chunk of land.
Yeah, and they live prosperously for like
until Esau came
until Esau came over here and put their ass in captivity because they got back into those old ways, and they started going off from how about Shimei Shai, and what did the Most High do? He had to be his wife again. Bitch and listen. You got it.
And it's the spirit too, because that like we started off the lesson talking about the importance of going into your history, going into your forefathers. If Northern Kingdom would have simply been still tapped into that on a higher level, they would have known who Esau was.
Yep. Openly.
They would have known.
Yeah, like, hey, that's that dude from some.
Yep.
You know,
boom.
Yeah, boom. You know?
That's
hey,
heavy.
We gotta, set them apart.
That's heavy.
But Jake gets into that comfortable mindset.
Whew.
Jake gets into that comfortable mindset, just like in Ezekiel. Yeah. Ezekiel 23. Yeah. Whenever the nation was doting about to all the other nations trying to find protection, but they had Yahweh Shimei Shai, but they didn't want to go back to their power.
Yep.
All right.
I gotta pull this. I'm sorry.
You got
it, man.
You got it, man.
It says where is it? Sirach 12. Never trust thine enemy.
Yeah, Sirach 12 and
12. Yep. Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And it's really it's the spirit too that they use the metal iron in that verse too.
Because iron is one of the metals that rusts.
Yep.
All right.
And it's used to describe basically the
Roman
the Roman system.
Yeah,
and Daniel, when it goes into the statue, the iron mixed with miry clay.
Yeah,
so like we're going into, man, Northern Kingdom, they didn't realize that when Esau pulled up, he was even worse than what he was,
bro,
when he was over there in the land. You know what I mean?
Bro, like because he fell. Esau was falling. Right. Esau was in free fall, bro.
Yeah.
Whenever he came up on the bros over here in the Americas,
he
was trying to find another way.
Yeah, they were struggling. Yeah.
So hey, and with that, he came over here and did like he always did. He springboard off the backs of the Israelites, these so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans of Negroid descent. All right, and he puts you on the bottom because that's what he always does. What did it say?
Yeah, let's go ahead and read it.
Hey, Bob, we got
Yep, because you basically speaking on the precept. Sirach chapter 12 and verse 11, it says, though he humble himself and grow crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Because you can see through and through. You can see him through and through, exactly who he is. Yep. Just like I was saying, how he springboard off the back of these so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans. All right, so he can get in a better position and pull you down. And that was the Genesis 25 or is Genesis 25 or Genesis 27. Where the days of mourning for my father and
Genesis 27 and 40.
Yep. Yeah. now I slay my brother Jacob. Yep. And that's the perpetuation of it, continuous, over and over and over. Yep. Esau is still doing this to this day. That's why we're in the condition that we're in.
Yep. What they call a murder spree.
Yeah, murder spree.
Esau's been on a 1,000+ year murder spree, man. Trying to kill you Jakes.
And that's why since he has broke the brotherly covenant, the Most High is gonna put a foot up his ass.
Right.
But you got it out.
No, you good. I'm just going to get this verse in Sirach 12, and then we can go to something else. It's Sirach chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
And that's exactly what he has done. Exactly. He's trying to be the son of the living power. Mm-hmm. He's trying to be, so like a train of thought. It just left.
Yeah, his identity theft. We were talking about that last night.
Yeah.
The movie Killers of the Flower Moon goes into that.
Yeah.
Great movie.
And that movie is funny because Esau took us from and made the Trail of Tears, all right, and put us in that land in Oklahoma as to being a barren land, and then he doubled back.
Right. Right.
I'm like, bro, the fuck?
Yep.
But you got it.
Excellent point. We can that was pretty much it on that. Did you have anything held?
No.
Okay, Khan. I'm gonna grab this real quick. In this is Romans chapter 8 and verse 35. It says, and I'm gonna read the first 37. It says, "Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. Mm-hmm. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us." Right? And all those things that were listed in the 35th verse, right? The tribulation, the distress, the persecutions, all those things really just demonstrate the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and the connection that he has, with his people, and specifically the elect of his people. All those things just bring that to light. So as dark as it may seem, like case in point, in real life, the darker a room, the easier it is to see the light.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just a tiny little flickering, it's going to be that much more evident because of how dark it is.
Just a glimmer, just a glow.
Mm-hmm. And that's why brothers, from the elders and apostles on down, that's why brothers got that glow. Wisdom shall make thy face to shine. Isaiah 60:1. It's dark, man. But guess what? There's a balance to that.
And it all stems from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. But do you have anything?
Nah.
Con. We can close on that.
Okay.
Lord's willing, this lesson was edifying. Just wanted to touch on a few things through spirit. That want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, B'Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles again. A great millstone that taught us this truth. And shalom to the next lesson.
Shalom, shalom.